Good afternoon, fellow ToastMasters.
Good afternoon.
My name is Jerry Sheeley, and I am from Cleveland, Ohio. And I'm not a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Nobody's perfect.
I was born in Cleveland, Ohio, and it was a very, very rough area. We had some rough areas in Cleveland. We had neighborhoods so bad in Cleveland, I used to wear a bulletproof diaper. My pops used to scream out all the time, "Hey, somebody change that boy diaper, it smell like gunpowder." Like my first job, my boss used to say, "Hey, get going, get the lid out of your butt." So anyway, we had yard sales in Cleveland like we have yard sales in Hampton Roads. But at our yard sale, things were a little different. Everything at our yard sale was brand spanking new. Now I know if you go to a yard sale and everything's brand spanking new, you are not at a yard sale, you're at a crime scene shot fast. I also went to college at Cleveland State University. And I used to walk around the campus and I would always see the dean. And he would always be waving and smiling at me. And so I used to say, why is he always waving and smiling at me? So he would also come up to me and offer me his keys and thank me for keeping his office so clean. And I said, sir, I'm a student, I'm not a janitor. But I did what any honest, hard-working college student would do. I took the keys. So I would go to his office and I hang around a little bit and look on his computer and see he would have grades up. So I said, this is as good a time as any to check on my grades. You can't have a good job in life if you don't have good grades. So as I look on my grades on the computer, I said, now, I know you're working harder than that. So I had the opportunity to go in and put those grades where I thought they belonged after all my hard work so I could graduate and be one of the better students. But anyway, left Cleveland State University and joined the United States Navy. And I want to give a round of applause for all military person out there doing what they're doing overseas in areas while we're here eating nachos, watching comedians. Okay, now, after the Navy, I joined Century 21, the largest real estate sales organization in the world. I donned the gold jacket, and this is where I became a sales professional. And today I want to shed some light on salespeople. Those truth-stretching, storytelling, commission-growing individuals who are so near and dear to my heart. Now, first thing about salespeople is they carry, this is a prop called a bottle of water. Now, salespeople always have something in their hand to drink. And what this does is prepare the agent an opportunity, a few minutes to ponder his response to you. You ask a tough question, the salesperson has a moment to go. Sometimes he'll look around to see how upset you really are. First house I bought. My sales agent told me my monthly payment would be $1,000 per month. I get to closing. The lawyer says your payment is $1,597.19. So I look at my salesperson and I said, hey, you told me my payment would be $1,000 per month. Why is my payment $1,597.19? My salesperson said, what do you think? You're going to buy a house and not pay taxes and homeowners insurance? Sign the documents, I'm tired of you. First car I bought. The guy told me my car would have 20,000 miles on it when I picked it up. I picked the car up, the car has 30,000 miles on it. I looked at myself and said, hey, you told me my car would have 20,000 miles on it. Why does my car have 30,000 miles on it? My sales professional said, he said, what do you think? You're going to buy a car and we can't drive it around and make sure that it runs well for you? Sign the documents. Get off the lot. We're tired. So you never know in a relationship who's the boss. Now, sometimes I'm at a presentation. I'm talking to the husband. I'm talking to the wife. I'm talking to the husband. I'm talking to the wife. So this one guy one time got upset and said, listen, stop wasting your time talking to my wife. I'm the boss of this house. You talk to me. She doesn't make any decisions around this house. So the wife was a small lady. She was very quiet, being very nice the whole time. And so, she's a small foreign lady, some foreign country. I think Chesapeake. But anyway, she got tired of it. And after a while, she took a deep breath and she pointed at him. And she swung her finger around and she said, not another word. Don't you say nothing else. And I forgot what the man's voice sounded like because he didn't speak anymore that evening. When I first became a sales professional, I was an energetic salesperson. I had 7 business cards. I sold everything. I sold real estate, life insurance, homeowners insurance, air purifiers, vacuum cleaners. I sold everything. I had so many briefcases and bags when I came to my client's house. They would say, what are you doing? Spending the night? I said, well, I'll stay until you purchase something. I'll stay until you purchase something. And I may need to borrow a toothbrush. But anyway, now, after a friend of mine sent me a letter, invitation to a housewarming party. And I'm like, well, I just sold this guy a house 4 years ago. Now, how is he sending me a housewarming gift to a party he's having when he has bought a new house? Now, if he has purchased a new home, then our relationship is just about over because I don't get any commission. Now, back in the neighborhood when I grew up, and we had stores, we didn't have these big 7-Eleven stores you got here now, where you go in, you buy one bag of candy, and you get one bag free. No, we had penny candy. You get a penny, you get a piece of candy, you get a nickel, you get 4 pieces of candy because you weren't counting very good in those days. Also, if you got a piece of candy that didn't have a lot of lint on it, it was wrapped up, you were very lucky that day. So when I get to my friend's house, I'm going to go to the housewarming party. And so I stop by 7-Eleven and pick up a nice housewarming gift for him. So I get in my GPS and I say, GPS says, hey, he hasn't bought a new home, he's in the same house. So I said, what do you mean he's not in the same house? How do you know you're just a GPS? So he said, turn left, turn right, turn left. So I get to the house, he's in the same house. Balloons all over the place, they're grilling and everything. I'm like, well, how is he having a housewarming party in the same house? So I see my friend and I say, hey man, how are you having a housewarming party in the same house I sold you 4 years ago? So he said, man, go in the kitchen and get something to eat. We just remodeled the kitchen. What you bring us? So I gave this bag I got from 7-Eleven. I have a magazine from Home and Garden on the kitchen. He can look at some gifts this time. Also, as a sales professional, I have a skill I have acquired over the last 20 years that is unmatched by any. I can go to a home, open the front door, take a sniff, close the door, and tell you who lives in there. Go sit in my car, wait till they get home, and verify who lives there. I go to a house, take a sniff, close the door. I smell lupia and pansy, Philippines. I go to a house, open the door, take a sniff. I smell heavy cat and dog odor, white folks. I go to a house, I open the door, I take a sniff, I close the door, I smell fried chicken, black folks. I go to a house, open the door, I take a sniff, close the door, I smell Chinese food, black folks. Madam Toastmaster.